What a game with Heritage and Jefferson Forest on Friday night. I started by asking head coach of the Cavaliers, JT Cruz, what went wrong?
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, I thought our kids played their butts off. And that's a really, really good team on the other side over there at Heritage. I mean, the top team in Class 3A, if you ask me, just, play here, play there. Obviously, that fumble was killer. But, man, I can't speak enough to how hard our kids played through all the adversity that we had in that game. Obviously, the fumble, losing our starting quarterback. I mean, you name it. Our kids rallied. They played hard the whole way through. Had a chance to win it there at the end, and it just didn't go our way. And sometimes that's football.
Well, Heritage was the winner of the game. So after I asked Cruz what went wrong, naturally I asked Coach Brad Bradley what went right.
I mean, our kids just found a way to win. They had the ball for basically 40 out of the 48 minutes, but our defense bent, but they didn't break. I saw stats. I think it was overall 250 yards to 155 yards. And, at the end of the day, that's a lot of plays, but nobody gives style points for how you win. It's just you find a way to win.
A big play for Heritage was the scoop and score by Dom Jones. I asked Brad Bradley, what did he see on the scoop and score?
Just opportunistic, man. There's going to be games like this. And that's a great football team. Great football team. Very well disciplined. Unbelievable up front on offensive, defensive lines. Very well coached. I mean, we just found a way, man. Give a whole lot of credit to my kids.
Another big play was Peyton Jackson getting hurt and Xander Coleman having to take the snaps at quarterback. I asked JT Cruz, how much did things change when Jackson got hurt and Coleman had to take those snaps?
It did change some things for us. Obviously, Xander doesn't get the volume of reps that Peyton gets in practice just by the nature of being the backup quarterback and also being a guy who, has other roles for us. He gets a lot of time in the defensive secondary and then being a big-time ball carrier for us on offense outside of the quarterback position. And so when he comes in, it does, it limits your package a little bit just because he's not as used to operating things. But, with all that being said, man, I thought he stepped in and did a phenomenal job of operating the offense, of doing what we needed to move the ball. I mean, we chewed a lot of yards and a lot of clock in that second half, and it just couldn't find a way to finish. And so certainly going forward, that is something that we will have to get fixed. But ultimately, again, he played his butt off. Our whole team played their butts off, man. Just didn't come out the way we wanted.
You might like mustard, you might like ketchup, but Heritage likes the mayo. Jace Mayo, with the kicking duties on Friday night, was cool as a cucumber. I asked Brad Bradley what he see out of Mayo.
Next man up. He did a great job tonight.
Cavaliers had a chance to win in regulation, but the field goal kick was no good. A little bit of wonkiness heading up to that, as well as there was an injury timeout and some other things. I asked JT Cruz, would he change anything leading up to the kick?
I mean, we had it centered in the middle of the field, and we gave our kid a chance to kick a game-winning field goal, which is, I think, all you can ask for in that situation. And like I said, didn't go our way, and that's football sometimes, right? It's a play here, play there. But no, as far as that decision, I'd kick it again right now.
JF had 4 plays in overtime, could not get in. Heritage got in on their first play with Aiden Slash. I asked JT Cruz, how good is Slash?
He's a really, really good player, but honestly, I thought we played really, really well defensively. I thought we did a good job containing him, and truthfully, we played a lot of keep-away ball. I don't know how many times they had the ball in the second half, but it couldn't have been many. Again, that turnover on the fumble turning into points really swung the momentum of the game there, and we worked and we grinded and we scratched and we got it back and we were moving the ball, and like I said, at the end of the day, just couldn't find a way to finish.
Jefferson Forest will take on EC Glass in the quarterfinal round of the 4D playoffs. I asked JT Cruz, what did you say to the guys afterwards to make sure they're in a good headspace for the quarterfinals of the playoffs?
Yeah, it would have been nice to win this one, but it doesn't matter at this point. Win or lose, we plan on playing 5 games from here on. And so if we win that game, we're playing 5 games from here on. If we lose that game, which, that's the way it turned out, we still got to play 5 games to get to our ultimate goal, right? Our ultimate goal was not to beat Heritage High School. That's not what we're playing for at this point. Our ultimate goal is to continue to keep this team together for as long as we can, continue to push and make a serious playoff run, which I believe we are fully capable of doing. Proud of my guys, proud of their fight, man.
Heritage hosts Western Albemarle on Friday. Jefferson Forest plays host to EC Glass. For the Sports Buffet Podcast, I'm Bob Alvis.